Nicolas Cage drew inspiration from his mother's tone and movements for his demented serial killer role in Longlegs. The film, directed by Perkins, is dubbed as the scariest in years and likened to this generation's Silence of the Lambs. Cage also revealed that he previously emulated his father for roles like Dracula, showcasing his family's influence on his acting career. Nicolas Cage is set to terrify audiences in the new horror film Longlegs, which debuts on July 12, 2024, but before its premiere, the 60-year-old Academy Award winner is sharing some of the unusual inspiration behind his demented serial killer. Cage stars alongside Maika Monroe, who portrays FBI agent Lee Harker in the new film by Osgood Perkins, which some are calling the scariest film in years, including MoveWeb's own Will Sayer. Anticipations are certainly high for what is also being dubbed this generation's Silence of the Lambs, as fans eagerly wait to catch a glimpse of Cage for the first time. In an interview with The New Yorker, Nicolas Cage revealed that both he and director Perkins were on the same page when it came to Longlegs and what the film, and Cage's serial killer, were about. For Cage, he says that he wanted to make this character about my mom. Check out his comments below. For some reason, when I read the script, I heard my mother's voice. And then I met with the director Perkins at the Polo Lounge. And the first thing he said to me was, "Nick, this is a movie about my mother." And I said, "Well, that's very interesting, because I was just thinking that I want to make this character about my mom." Cage would clarify that it wasn't his mother's satanic tendencies, of which there were none, that he wanted to emulate, but rather her tone and movements, which he called scary as he was growing up. For him, Longlegs is all about paying homage to the woman who raised him. She would talk, mimics her voice, "Oh, Nicky, you look just like a little bird when you were born." And that was just scary. I think my mom did as well as she could with the situation in which she was contending with, but it was still scary. So I thought, okay, I want to make this character as a sort of homage to my mother. Not that she was satanic, but her vocalizations, the way she would move. So that's why this is so different. It's not Tiny Tim. It's Cage's mother, Joy Vogelsang. Nicolas Cage mimicked his dad for some of his previous roles. Born in Long Beach, California to August Coppola and Joy Vogelsang, Cage set his sights on acting at an early age, crediting Hollywood legend James Dean as some of his early inspiration. No stranger to the movie business at that time, Cage's uncle is acclaimed director Francis Ford Coppola, the man behind such classics as The Godfather and Apocalypse Now, who also directed Cage in some of his earlier work, like The Cotton Club and Peggy Sue Got Married. However, while it was James Dean that Cage says first made him want to be an actor, it was his father, August, who Cage would emulate for some of his early roles, like the character of Peter Lowe in the 1989 horror comedy Vampire's Kiss. He would again draw on that inspiration later in his career for the 2023 film, Renfield, where Cage portrayed everyone's favorite vampire villain, Dracula. Well, my dad was definitely Peter Lowe. His voice was all, mimics him, you know, "Nicky, let me tell you something." That continental, mid-Atlantic accent. And then I brought him back for Dracula in Renfield. So, yeah, happy childhood, right? Dracula is dad and Longlegs is mom. Audiences can find out for themselves just how much of a happy childhood Nicolas Cage had when the serial killer he modeled after his mother makes his long-awaited appearance in Longlegs, which hits theaters on July 12, 2024. To get a taste of what's to come in Longlegs, check out the video below which shows Maika Monroe reacting to Nicolas Cage's grotesque appearance for the very first time.